Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Roosevelt University's 154th Commencement Ceremony. My name is Sharon Evans, and I am the Associate Vice President for Student Affairs and Dean of Students. To honor our graduates, please rise and remain standing during the processional, which is being performed by the Chicago College of Performing Arts Orchestra, conducted by Dr. Emmanuel Andresi. Now entering the theater, the Roosevelt University faculty. Now entering the theater, candidates for doctoral degrees. Please note that students receiving bachelor's degrees will enter the theater through the aisle on my left, your right. Students receiving graduate degrees will enter the theater through the aisle on my right, your left. Now entering candidates for bachelor's and master's degrees from the College of Education. The master degree candidates are led by Angelica Marufo, carrying the college's processional banner, and by Margaret Reedy. The bachelor's degree candidates are led by Alexandria Zabel, carrying the college's processional banner, and by Delia Suwan. Now entering candidates for bachelor's degrees and master's degrees from the College of Arts and Sciences. The master degree candidates are led by C.C. Chen, carrying the college's processional banner, and by Anna Nalipa. The bachelor's degree candidates are led by Cornelia Skoran, carrying the college's processional banner, and by Elena Paccio. entering the theater, members of the presidential party, including the college deans, vice presidents of the university, members of the board of trustees, the provost, and the university president. Ladies and gentlemen, please remain standing for the singing of our national anthem by Catherine Bourne, a 2018 bachelor's degree candidate in the musical theater in the Chicago College of Performing Arts.
So proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming.
Wasn't that amazing? Thank you, Catherine. Ladies and gentlemen, please be seated. To all in the audience, we ask that you silence all cell phones and electronic devices as a courtesy to our graduates and those around you. It is now my pleasure to introduce Lois Becker, Provost and Executive Vice President for Academic Affairs.
Thank you, Sharon, and thank you for pulling out the box. Oh, boy. Graduates, family members, Friends, on behalf of the entire Roosevelt University community, it is my great pleasure, my honor, to welcome you to Roosevelt University's 154th commencement ceremony. Graduates, we are all here today to recognize you, to celebrate your accomplishments. We thank you for contributing to Roosevelt University's history and to its ongoing tradition of excellence. We look forward to hearing from all of you in the years to come, and we will take great pride in your accomplishments. Your success today is directly related to the dedication, the talent, the commitment of our faculty. They have nurtured, mentored, and challenged you, and today they join us to celebrate your many accomplishments. I ask that the Roosevelt University faculty please stand and be recognized by our graduates. I'd also like to acknowledge all the Roosevelt staff and members of the Commencement Committee, as well as all the university marshals and other Roosevelt employees who are assisting us with this fabulous commencement. I ask that all of these wonderful people please rise and be acknowledged by the audience. It is also my pleasure to introduce the members of the senior administration of Roosevelt University who are part of the presidential party. I ask them to stand and be recognized. Also on the stage are the members of Roosevelt's Board of Trustees. I ask them to stand and be recognized. As we acknowledge our trustees, let me take a moment to remember Al Golan, an active and generous trustee since 2001 who died last month. We are proud he was our alumnus with a 1950s bachelor degree in business and a minor in journalism. He also worked for the Torch and for the student radio station. After graduation, he built a public relations firm that was considered to be one of the top 10 in the world. It was globally known for its work branding the McDonald's Corporation and making McDonald's a household name. He was a friendly and kind soul, a dedicated Laker. We will miss him. And I'd also like to acknowledge on the stage our honorary degree recipient, Gloria Castillo. And our student speaker, Yasmin Lepranz. Also joining us today are presidents and representatives of 5 community colleges joining us at commencement. I ask them to stand and be recognized as I read their names. Dr. Sylvia Jenkins, the president of Moraine Valley Community College. Ms. Angelia Melander, president of Olive Harvey College. Dr. David Potash, president of Wilbur Wright College. Dr. David Sam, president of Elgin Community College. Dr. Gerard Weber, President of the College of Lake County. Do we have a video ready? Okay. And now it is my honor to introduce the Chair of the Board of Trustees of Roosevelt University, Patricia Harris.
Thank you, Dr. Becker. Good morning, everyone. So on behalf of the Board of Trustees, it's absolutely a pleasure for me to congratulate all of you on this graduation day. Our sincere congratulations on a job very well done. You make all of us at Roosevelt extremely proud, and I know firsthand the value of the Roosevelt University degree that you just earned. As I am the first Roosevelt University board chair who is also a graduate of Roosevelt University. So when I was sitting where you are today, I knew I had accomplished an important goal, but I never realized how far my education, along with my determination and commitment, could take me. You have achieved something that will forever be part of who you are, a distinguished graduate of Roosevelt University. For the rest of your life, you can proudly tell people where you received your degree. And believe me, your Roosevelt education is highly respected and regarded across the country. Of course, being a graduate of Roosevelt University means you have responsibilities to our society. You are a role model to generations coming up behind you. Your integrity, work ethics, generosity, and empathy are needed as we strive to make our communities and our world a better place. So in closing, I want to leave you with the favorite quote from one of my heroes, the late Nelson Mandela. And he said, "After climbing a great hill, one only finds that there are many more hills to climb. And there are many more hills waiting for you out there, so enjoy the journey." Again, congratulations to each of you and to everyone who helped you along the way. Thank you.
Well, good morning. That wasn't good enough. Good morning. Trustee Harris, I don't think this class is ready for graduation. Should we come back next week? Now, of course, there will be additional tuition for this one extra week. I thought that would get your attention. Good morning. All right, that's much more like it. And have you ever heard the national anthem being so beautifully rendered? Yeah, Catherine Bourne did a terrific job. Good morning, everyone. Today is a day of celebration. You have all completed your courses, mastered your discipline, paid your tuition, and soon will be conferred your degrees. And you join an elite population indeed. Did you know that only about a third of all Americans have a bachelor's degrees? Only about 8% achieve a master's degree, and only about 2% have a doctorate. So today is about you and what you have accomplished. Now, starting tomorrow, it's about your family, your community, and your responsibility as an educated citizen to improve our democracy. And by the way, I do want all of you to share your goals with me. So using the hashtag Roosevelt 2017, which appears up there, so please share your goals with me. Now, Provost Becker asked our community college representatives seated on the stage to stand and be recognized. Well, there's a reason for that. Community colleges, for many of our undergraduates, are the starting point in your quest for the American dream. In fact, somewhere between half to two-thirds of our students entering classes are transfer students from our community college partners. So the key to our working partnership with colleges in the community colleges in this area is cooperation and celebrating our students, our collective students who are graduating today. So in a few moments, more than 238 students who have previously attended a community college will walk across the stage and graduate from Roosevelt University. So thank you again to our community college partners for being here and celebrating your achievements. Now, I believe that higher education is essential to achieving the American dream. Eleanor Roosevelt and her husband, President Franklin Delano Roosevelt, the namesakes of this university, also thought a great deal about the role that education plays in our nation and in the world. Eleanor Roosevelt said, and I quote, "I think if this college can send out people who are trained to a sense of responsibility, then I think we will have done a tremendous work for democracy at home and for a solution to the great world problems." Now, she was very proud of the religious, ethnic, racial, and economic diversity of Roosevelt students and faculty and staff. And I quote, she said, "Here in this great city, you have many, many races and many religions. And in Roosevelt College, these races and those religions will meet, they will work together, and it will be an example of what can be achieved by cooperation." So I hope that Eleanor Roosevelt's words about responsibility, diversity, cooperation, and collaboration inspire you as you go out in the world with your new degrees. I hope that you're proud of the legacy of this university that values tolerance, excellence, achievement, justice, and citizenship. And I hope that you think about these words as you listen to our speakers today in a few minutes. So graduates, congratulations to you again. I look forward to shaking your hands, although I have an injured hand, so I'll be fist bumping as you go by. Okay? So now I ask Dean Gunzenhauser to join me in introducing our honorary degree recipients. There you are, that was fast.
Good morning. Gloria Castillo is a pioneering advocate for workplace diversity. She is the CEO and president of Chicago United, an organization for corporations working to advance multiracial leadership and gender equity in corporate governance, executive management, and business partnerships. Sure. After graduating from the University of California, Santa Barbara with a degree in political science, Gloria Castillo worked as an account manager for Red Book magazine and then joined her family business, Monarch Marketing Group in Chicago. At that time, she actively promoted access and opportunities for women and minorities in business. In 2003, she assumed the presidency of Chicago United. Under her leadership, Chicago United has developed a series of nationally recognized initiatives, including the 5 Forward Initiative, the Business Leaders of Color publications, and the Transformative Inclusion Members Series that presents innovations in diversity and inclusion research. In 2013, Castillo was named among today's Chicago Woman's 100 Women of Influence. Other recognitions of her advocacy of multicultural leadership include awards from the Mexican American Legal Defense and Educational Fund, the YWCA of Metropolitan Chicago, the Small Business Administration, and the United States Department of Commerce. Gloria Castillo serves on the board of directors of the Field Foundation and Intersect Illinois, is a past board member of the Mexican American Legal Defense and Educational Fund, World Sports Chicago, and the Chicago Network. She also serves as co-chair of the Illinois Bicentennial Commission and on the National Advisory Board for the Insight Center for Community Economic Development. Roosevelt University is very proud to honor the accomplishments of Gloria Castillo by presenting her with our highest honorary degree, the Doctor of Social Justice, honoris causa. President Melchizedek, it is my privilege to present Gloria Castillo as a candidate for the degree of Doctor of Social Justice, honoris causa.
Gloria Castillo, in recognition of these and other outstanding achievements, with the authority vested in me by the Board of Trustees, it is a distinct honor to confer upon you the degree of Doctor of Social Justice, honoris causa. Congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you.
So, you need that or you're fine? This can come down too.
How's that? Can you see me? Good morning. First of all, let me just take a moment to drink this in. You have no idea how honored I am, particularly to be here at this institution, Roosevelt University, in this beautiful auditorium to be with you today. And I'm truly humbled to share this day as we celebrate your accomplishments, your determination to succeed. This is really the moment that we recognize that your accomplishment is not the end point of your goals, but rather it's the opening chapter of your professional contributions and civic leadership. As I prepared to talk with you today, I took some time to learn about you, about your achievements, and the degrees that will be conferred. And I thought, what can I really say to add value to your day, to this important day that is yours? And I decided the best thing I could do would be to follow the advice of a good friend who advised me to follow the 3 B's of speaking. Be good, be brief, and be gone. So I'll try to do just that, but I'm going to add a 4th B. In speaking and in life, be kind. I add kindness as I reflect on this remarkable time in history to receive an honorary degree in social justice at this institution founded in 1945 to provide all an opportunity for higher education. And as you just heard, I spend my days with my Chicago United family advancing multiracial leadership, working with corporations to accelerate inclusion. And it is challenging work at a time when the country is divided in so many ways, and the public discourse can be less than civil. As you forge your path, you will have many choices to make, and I will ask you in this moment to focus on one choice. Will you actively contribute to making the world a better place? We all know that it is harder to build than to destroy. To build is to positively engage in change. It takes optimism. It takes courage to participate in dialogue that lifts, and it takes courage to engage in constructive action. It's not always welcome, but it's necessary. I'll tell you a bit of my own story, how my own path led me to this podium and this wonderful place today, because the actions I took were frankly small, and I didn't know and I didn't really fully understand how they might be courageous or how they would even make a difference. In 1972, I graduated from high school. It was for many of you today, that sounds like that was the olden days. Yes, it was. It was the olden days, and I was really committed to reading the newspaper every day, and it was hard copy, paper and ink, but I read it every day. It was early in the contemporary women's movement, and I read an article about the National Organization for Women, NOW. NOW was working on passing the Equal Rights Amendment, and I found myself at their next meeting volunteering. I was especially motivated because I had heard my own mother's story of workplace discrimination, and I thought, before I joined the workplace, we can fix that. Well, I quickly became involved in an effort to establish the right of women to have credit in their own name. Thank you. See what happens, you're gonna vertically challenge, you don't quite hit the mic. So for me, becoming active in the women's movement was really, my first foray was really focused on credit. And for those of you who have multiple credit cards in your wallet, you probably will be surprised to learn that in 1972, a woman had to have the co-signature of their father or their husband in order to apply for a credit card. So we created a strategy to target Sears, who was then the largest credit grantor in the country. And with picket signs in hand and communications via telephone and fax, we organized NOW chapters across the country, and we lobbied public officials. And it paid off in 1974 with the Equal Credit Opportunity Act. It was then that I realized that a small group of like-minded individuals could create real, measurable, impactful change. We weren't rich, we weren't powerful, but we were organized and we were committed. And I have never looked back from that moment to continue to bond with like-minded individuals who need to see that social change and economic justice are possible. I tell you this story because all leadership stories are uniquely personal and always evolving. And that will be true of your own leadership evolution. My story tells you that small actions make a difference. And the foundation of this story is that moral outrage alone is not enough to qualify as leadership. Leadership is not a passive act. Leadership is a call to action. In fact, Warren Bennis, the father in the field of modern leadership studies, said that leadership is the ability to turn vision into reality. So I asked you earlier, will you contribute to making the world a better place? The world today is fragile, and it feels more important than ever to jealously protect our humanity. We are in a unique position here at Roosevelt, where we laud the founders who had the vision to create a place where we are all welcome to learn, and you must pay it forward. We must model on how to treat the individual with respect, with civility, with dignity. The American spirit champions the concept of opportunity. Whatever the station in life you begin your journey, America is opportunity, and we must also jealously guard this concept. You chose Roosevelt, an institution dedicated to creating opportunity for all, and I'm confident that you will model our better angels. It's a gift you can give our fragile world. And I thank you for that gift, and I thank you for one more. While I was active in the women's movement, I began college, but made some life choices that didn't allow me to a straight path to graduation. I resumed my education and completed my BA at University of California at Santa Barbara. And when I completed graduation requirements, I had some personal challenges and returned to Chicago before commencement. I never walked across a stage like this to hear my name and receive my diploma. Today, the gift you are giving me is to share your stage, to share your day, to share the spirit of Roosevelt. As each of you receives your diploma, you fill a void for me. You fill my heart with hope. You fill my soul with optimism for the future. Enjoy your day with your family and friends. Fill your hearts with joy in celebration of your accomplishments and all that are to come. Thank you very much for this honor.
Thank you very much, Gloria. Now I would like to introduce our student speaker today, Yasmin LaPrand. Yasmin LaPrand is a first-generation student and a first-generation American. She transferred here from a small university in Kansas her sophomore year and quickly made her mark as an integrated marketing communications major. Yasmin, go ahead. Yasmin was nominated as our student speaker several times over. She has impressed many members of the university community as a thoughtful, enthusiastic, caring, and hardworking role model. Yasmin is a multi-ethnic woman of Guyanan descent who has been described as a born leader and a people magnet with an optimistic, outgoing nature. With one foot in Chicago and the other in rural Kansas, she is able to see issues from multiple perspectives. She is an example of the very best of Roosevelt University. Please welcome our student guest speaker, Yasmin LaPrand.
Well, thank you for such a warm welcome. Welcome, fellow graduates, faculty, staff, friends, and family. Thank you, President Melexide, Chairwoman Harris, and members of the Board of Trustees. Welcome, Gloria Castillo. The road to graduation has been long, am I right? But it is such a special event. So special, I bought a brand new, beautiful green and gold dress. Green to celebrate Roosevelt, and gold to celebrate the stunning auditorium theater. Yeah. Of course you can't see it, but I assure you, it's under my robes. We all worked so hard to be here, and we couldn't have done it without each other. We need each other to walk down that long road to graduation. My journey started with my mother, when she moved to America from Guyana when she was 14 years old with her family. At 18, she was married, and a few years later, I was born. My parents weren't able to finish college because of this. When I was 9 years old, I was told by my childhood friend at the time, Alexis Rodriguez, to participate in a talent show with us singing Cheetah Girls. Her mom, Misty, took pictures of that momentous occasion, and from then on, I continued to do theater and choir throughout middle school and high school. When I graduated high school, there was no question what I would do. I was given the option to attend a public university near my hometown of Topeka, Kansas. Many of the people from my hometown loved this college and had such pride in being there, but I did not feel the same. I was so unhappy and kept to myself most days. It seemed like the path to my education had dropped me off a cliff. After my first year of college, the person I was seeing wanted to move to Chicago to continue his education, and I needed to find the best path for me. I thought this might be a move in the right direction. I told him, I can't afford the same school as you, but I would like to finish my undergraduate degree. The first and only email he sent me was for Roosevelt University. I responded back, that school looks like more your speed. But I visited anyway with Jasmine Ross, an admissions counselor. And when I stood in the Wabash building, I knew I wasn't in Kansas anymore. I was even more excited when they told me they accepted all of my credits. I was now a Roosevelt student. To be honest, the first few months were difficult. I felt alone in a brand new city, trying to find my way. Literally, I had to learn how to get around on the train. It was hard for my family and friends to understand why I chose to leave a local college, to move so far away, and to study at a private school. I struggled to stay on this journey, but I was learning more and more in my classes and out of them every day. After my first year at Roosevelt, my boyfriend decided he was on to his next adventure and left me in the dust. On one hand, that was totally fine with me. On another hand, I wasn't sure if I could afford to live in Chicago, let alone continue to pay for my education. However, I got a phone call at the beginning of the fall term of my junior year asking me to interview for a scholarship that would cover the rest of my tuition. Thanks to institutional advancement and the generous support of Bob Wiesniak, a university trustee, I was able to make up the last dollars I needed to continue. The scholarship I was awarded fueled my progress, and I haven't ever stopped following the bumpy road to getting this degree. There was other essential support on my journey. I visited career development, and with their help, I landed an on-campus job as a peer instructor for several classes. Since then, I've had 2 internships related to my professional goals. So far, I've been a community outreach intern at WTTW Kids and a marketing intern at the beautiful Auditorium Theater. Never did I actually think I would be on the stage myself. But that's the thing about a journey this long. It will take each and every one of us to places and people that we couldn't have imagined at the moment we began on the route. After I became a peer instructor, which is how some of the people in the audience refer to me, I was able to understand something my ex saw before I could. This school has beautiful architecture, but more importantly, it has a beautiful culture. Roosevelt is one of the most diverse and accepting places I can imagine. From the president down to each and every one of you sitting before me, I am sure you can say the same thing. One of my favorite examples is how after the election, how everybody, no matter whom they voted for or how they felt about what happened, was able to band together and be there for one another. I never realized how important that was until my professor, Priscilla Perkins, made that the subject of her class, and I saw my fellow students respond in such a powerful way. When President Ali made it his business to recognize that our mission is not only important on the good days, but the bad as well, I knew, without a doubt in my mind, I had made the right decision. And I'm not just saying that because he's spent some time in Kansas. It is an absolute privilege and honor to speak in front of you today, and this would have not been possible without my family. My mother, Heather, and her boyfriend, Max, inspired me to seek out new experiences in the big, exciting city. My father, Kelly, and stepmom, Latanya, have helped me to develop independence and strength to sustain me into my adulthood. My stepbrother, CJ, has been on his own version of this journey, and I've learned so much from watching how he's navigated the challenges of college while I've worked to learn on my own. Thank you to my entire family who've made sacrifices to come all the way from Kansas to see me graduate. I am the biggest Grey's Anatomy fan. If you can't see my cap, it says, "Pick me, choose me, hire me." My last thank you is to my person. You know who you are. Thanks to him and to many, many people I haven't been able to mention today, literally, there were days that I needed food in my mouth, but also had to get rent together, and you sustained me. Words cannot express my gratitude, and even for those who might have decided to part ways with me, I hope all the best for your future endeavors. Every single person I have met and cared for, laughed and cried with, and learned with on this journey matters to me. You've played a significant role in my perseverance to survive and complete this journey so I can start the next phase. I hope each and every one of you graduating today thinks about and thanks those who've helped challenge and excite you to continue on your path to learning. Graduation from Roosevelt does not mean the end. It is just the beginning, whether you're getting a bachelor's degree, master's degree, or doctoral candidate. Eleanor Roosevelt's words, 5 feet high on the 6th floor of Wabash, say everything I need to say now. The purpose of life, after all, is to live it, to taste, experience to the utmost, to reach eagerly and without fear for newer and richer experiences. Class of 2017, congratulations on your most spectacular moment. So far, that is. Go out there and pave a new road.
Yasmin, you make me really proud to be affiliated with Roosevelt. I love the network of people that you drew for us, and recognizing that it does take a network of people. Thank you again for your fabulous words. Can we again say thank you to Yasmin Lipron? Well, now is the moment we've come here for. Yeah. The conferring of the earned degrees upon Roosevelt University Class of 2017. In keeping with the significance of this occasion, and out of respect for your classmates, we ask that you return to your seats after receiving your degrees and remain in your seat until the ceremony ends. At this time, I'd like to introduce Dean Tom Fillion, who will present the candidates receiving doctoral and master degrees for the College of Education. Dean Fillion.
Would the candidates for the degree of Doctor of Education please rise and proceed to the stage to be introduced? Dennis Frank, Associate Professor of Counseling and Human Services, and Linda Pincham, Associate Professor of Secondary Education, will read the names of the graduates. Our doctoral candidates will be invested with a hood that is symbolic of this academic degree. The audience will note that among the faculty there are hoods with trims of different colors. You will find a guide to the colors and academic degrees in the program booklet on page 25. President Melexide, upon the recommendation of the faculty of the College of Education, it is my pleasure to present the candidates for the degree of Doctor of Education.
Well, upon the recommendation of the faculty of the College of Education, and with the authority vested in me by the Board of Trustees, I hereby confer upon these candidates the degree of Doctor of Education and welcome them into the community of scholars. Congratulations.
Catherine Burns is being hooded by Professor Gregory M. Hauser. Dr. Burns' dissertation title is Portraits of Principals as Social Justice Leaders.
Crystal Williams is being hooded by Professor Roger Chamberlain. Dr. Williams' dissertation title is Moving to a Mindset Beyond the Limits of Policy.
Congratulations again to our newest Doctors of Education. I now present the candidates receiving master's degrees. You will find a guide to the colors and academic degrees in the program booklet on page 25. Candidates receiving master's degrees from the College of Education, please rise and proceed to the stage to receive your diplomas. President Melexide, upon the recommendation of the faculty of the College of Education, it is my pleasure to present the following candidates for the degree of Master of Arts.
Dean Fillion, upon the recommendation of the faculty of the College of Education and with the authority vested in me by the Board of Trustees, I hereby confer upon these worthy candidates the respective master's degrees. Congratulations.
Angelica Marafo.
Margaret Chavez Rudy.
Claudia Alvarez.
Sandra Arabuki.
Jacqueline Belter.
Margaret Butler.
Leonetta Clark.
Kelly Cody.
Colm Fisherty.
Krista Friend.
Jenny Garcia.
Zarmara Gill.
Peter Jacomin.
Sarah Nutilla Marks.
Elizabeth Coet.
Natalie Karolowski.
Amuja Salam.
Dawn Mitchell.
Jory Moore.
Samantha Murray.
Abby Newman.
Holly Osavolhu.
Caitlin Passeri.
Carrie Phillips.
Stacy Pollack.
Amadou Sepko.
Danielle Smirrett.
Amanda Seelman.
Kelly Tadishi.
Gabrielle Tiscarani.
Adrian Lynn Wilson.
I would now like to introduce Dean Bonnie Gunzenhauser, who will present the candidates receiving doctoral and master's degrees for the College of Arts and Sciences.
Would the candidates for the doctoral degrees in psychology and philosophy please rise and proceed to the stage to be introduced? Mike Bryson, Professor of Sustainability Studies, and Regina Bucola, Professor of English, will read the names of the graduates. President Melexide, upon the recommendation of the faculty of the College of Arts and Sciences, it is my pleasure to present the candidates for the degrees of Doctor of Psychology and Doctor of Philosophy.
Dean Gunzenhauser, upon the recommendation of the faculty of the College of Arts and Sciences, and with the authority vested in me by the Board of Trustees, I hereby confer upon these candidates the degree of Doctor of Psychology and Doctor of Philosophy, and welcome them into the community of scholars. Congratulations.
Aisha P. Jamaspi is being hooded by Professor Jacqueline Dooling. Dr. Jamaspi's dissertation title is How Did I Get Here? Leader, Lifespan Development, and Career Progression.
Samina Ahmed is being hooded by Professor Stephen Kaval. Dr. Ahmed's dissertation title is Age at Diagnosis and Parental Involvement as Predictors of Adult Adjustment to Chronic Illness.
Carrie M. Alexander is being hooded by Professor Jill Coleman. Dr. Alexander's dissertation title is Implicit Theories and Help Seeking.
Sheila M. Collins is being hooded by Professor Cammie McBride. Dr. Collins's dissertation title is Different Dimensions of Perfectionism and Biological and Psychological Stress Reactivity.
Sarah R. Fredrickson is being hooded by Professor Stephen Kaval. Dr. Fredrickson's dissertation title is The Impact of Chronic Stress on Cortisol Reactivity.
Ian Thad Jakowski is being hooded by Professor Susan Torres Harding. Dr. Jakowski's dissertation title is Perceptions of Campus Climate for Lesbian, Gay, and Bisexual Students at a Religious College.
Jenna Jane Gomez is being hooded by Professor Stephen Kaval. Dr. Gomez's dissertation title is The Effects of Knowledge, Contact, Urbanicity, and Social Desirability on the Stigmatization of Schizophrenia.
Nicholas Hartley is being hooded by Professor Cammie McBride. Dr. Hartley's dissertation title is Risky Sexual Behaviors in Homeless Youth, the Influence of Executive Functioning, Depression, and Frequency of Homelessness on the condom use of homeless youth living in Chicago and Los Angeles.
Ashley E. Loy is being hooded by Professor Catherine Campbell. Dr. Loy's dissertation title is Parental Perception of Social Competence of Children with ADHD Compared to Children with LD.
Valencia L. Montgomery is being hooded by Professor Susan Torres Harding. Dr. Montgomery's dissertation title is Ageism, Evaluating Bias and Anxiety About Aging in a Multi-Country Sample of Graduate Students in Psychology Programs.
Anthony Stabler is being hooded by Professor Jerry Morris. Dr. Stabler's dissertation title is Conversion to Mild Cognitive Impairment of Cognitively Normal Older Adults Compared to Research Volunteers and Clinic Patients with Baseline Subjective Memory Complaints.
Jessica Tyess is being hooded by Professor Jerry Morris. Dr. Tyess's dissertation title is The Benefits of Ballroom Dance for Older Adults, Improving Mood, Cognitive Functioning, and Social Isolation.
Orly Weltfried is being hooded by Professor Stephen Cavall. Dr. Weltfried's dissertation title is A Daily Self-Compassion Journal Intervention While Transitioning to College, an Experimental Study.
Congratulations again to our newest doctoral graduates. Now, candidates receiving master's degrees from the College of Arts and Sciences, please rise and proceed to the stage to receive your diplomas. President Melexide, upon the recommendation of the faculty of the College of Arts and Sciences, it is my pleasure to present the following candidates for the degrees of Master of Arts, Master of Fine Arts, Master of Science, and Master of Public Administration.
Dean Gunzenhauser, upon the recommendation of the faculty of the College of Arts and Sciences, and with the authority vested in me by the Board of Trustees, I hereby confer upon these worthy candidates their respective master's degrees. Congratulations.
Phyllis A. Lodge.
Peter Pietkowski.
Matthew Stein.
Ian Christopher Allen.
Ju Hua Chen.
Earl A. Chisholmel.
Richard Corns.
Rachel DeBerry.
Ashley DeFay.
Kelly Hardy.
Jalil Gibran Espinoza Ramirez.
Genesis Christine Jelks.
Stephanie Kochofa.
Abdulzaktid Kodarov.
Ruben M. Lomele.
Francis McGee.
Kimberly Naw.
Chantal Page.
Kimberly Randall.
Tracy Ray.
Saba Rizvi.
Maisha Rose.
Brianna Searles.
Kaylee Swillam.
Kenya A. Templeton.
Angela Vinaratos.
Carly R. Welch.
Yunyu Wang.
Brittany S. Young.
Kweku Bentham.
Ashley Elmore.
Alexander Johnson.
Yelena Marish.
Debbie Wingyan Eng.
Shruti Jaideep Panchal.
Neha Dabil Parmar.
Ronit Nitinba.
Rajvi Patel.
Grovtham Prabhakam.
Anthony Urgena.
Heriberta Rosa Vasquez.
Cece Chen.
Rosa Abruscato.
Lujuana Allen Lightfoot.
Laura Angel.
Claudia Arazia.
Kubra Aiden.
Sheher Bano.
Davis Bagat.
Tracy Burks.
Megan Bussey.
Catherine Callahan.
Nicole Carl.
Bianca Cervantes.
Samantha Chavez.
Nicole Compiani.
Robin Nicole Cordell.
Laura Coyotl.
Caitlin Desiree.
Oliemi Danner.
Shayla Davis.
Michaela Donovan.
Juhi Fahim.
Kiara Farmer.
Sharnice Fleming.
Megan Furch.
Danielle K. Gaskin.
Daniel Guerrero.
Jacqueline Hamilton.
Alejandra Johanna Hernandez.
Liliana Hernandez.
Cassidy Faye Hollis.
Aaron T. Hupp.
Shifa Khan.
Lisa Marie Cadolas.
Gregory Kalin.
Anna Larson.
Candace Lee.
Jennifer Marie Lani.
Marion Makri.
Megan Moret.
Claudia Mazzanti.
Rachel Medema.
Mary Mooney.
Lauren Merwin.
Amy Christina Motika.
Athena Neofotistos.
Kirsten Niestaval.
Morgan O'Hara.
Olalakan Oyaside.
Taylor Pardon.
Alexandria Peach.
Samantha E. Peretz.
Anna Nalepa.
Paula Petrosino.
Joy Powell.
Camilo Restrepo Medina.
Anthony Rodriguez.
Angelica Roll Velrul.
Michael Chase Rowers.
Nadia Suheed.
Karina Sanchez.
Christina She Amy.
Stephanie Sears.
Elizabeth Lee Sharp.
Paul Shumbiayanoda.
Lynn M. Speakerman.
Iberta J. Stovall.
Audrey Tabon.
Deanna Talim.
Sylvia Termina.
Megan Tortorisi.
Vanessa Trotto.
Susan Velasquez.
Courtney White.
And we have one more round of applause for all of the new doctoral students and master's students. It's now time to present the bachelor's degrees. Students, at the end of the ceremony, you'll have time, a very special time, to turn your tassels, but not yet. For now, they should be on the right-hand side of your mortarboard. Once again, out of respect for fellow graduates, please return to your seats after receiving your degrees and remain until the ceremony ends. We will begin with the bachelor's degree candidates from the College of Education, Dean Tom Fillion.
College of Education students receiving bachelor's degrees, please rise and proceed to the stage to receive your diplomas. President Melchizedek, upon the recommendation of the faculty of the College of Education, it is my pleasure to present the following candidates for the degree of Bachelor of Arts.
Dean Fillion, upon the recommendation of the faculty of the College of Education, and with the authority vested in me by the Board of Trustees, I hereby confer upon these worthy candidates their respective baccalaureate degrees. Congratulations.
Alexandria Zabel.
Nellie Alvarez with honors.
Amber Astroth.
Noel Bassaroni.
Megan Black with honors.
Danielle Below with honors.
Isabel Cano.
Jean Marie Dodaro.
Callie Duffin with honors.
Audrey M. Honey.
Brittany Johnson.
Ashley Kadrowski.
Nicole Colette Lawrence.
Kelsey Link with honors.
Alyssa Martes.
Catherine Murphy.
Adriana Neefit.
Sierra Norman.
Brandon Pittman.
Kayla Presley with honors.
Angela Roti.
Yaneli Trujillo.
Christina Villalpando.
Julie Vida with honors.
Diala Sowan with honors.
Let's congratulate the newest undergraduate graduates from the College of Education. And now, College of Arts and Sciences students receiving bachelor's degrees, please rise and proceed to the stage to receive your diplomas. President Melechizedek, upon the recommendation of the faculty of the College of Arts and Sciences, it is my pleasure to present the following candidates for the degrees of Bachelor of Arts and Bachelor of Science.
Dean Gunzenhauser, upon the recommendation of the faculty of the College of Arts and Sciences, and with the authority vested in me by the Board of Trustees, I hereby confer upon these worthy candidates their respective baccalaureate degrees. Congratulations.
Cornelia Joanna Scovon.
Signorina Alcantara. Yasmin Leprand.
Helen Adewale.
Jay Bowman.
Marco Bartolomeo.
Dorina Badino Berger.
Wajiha Ahmed.
Caitlin Anderson.
Janelle Amy.
Anna Amais.
Natalie Alvarez.
Sarah Alhiak.
Brianna S. Caswell.
Christian Argo Menez.
Joseph Calvo.
Jessica Ashley Byron, with honors.
Suzanne Boniadi, with honors.
Molly Eileen Bonnell.
Chanel M. Bell.
Ariel Bland.
Alina Pacheco, with honors.
Kenneth Castle.
Brittany M. Cole.
Kevin Krall, with honors.
Bailey Daggart.
Rachel Dottoli, with honors.
Maria Kathleen DiSabato.
Dominic Dixon.
Brittany Donatas Santos.
Andy Dosty.
Nicole Douglas.
Monique Drones.
Simone Patrice Dowdell, with honors.
Ramel Figueroa.
Karishma Fazal, with honors.
Ian Michael Fleur.
Albertina Fork.
Kyria Larissa Fortina.
Russell Frakes.
Alejandra Garcia.
Isol Gim.
Rian Nicole Gillard.
Nicole Giangiulio.
Bria Griffith.
Marlon Gonzalez.
Dominic Gwynn.
Jacek Hallen.
Kaylin Hampton.
Caitlin Hay.
McKenna Heights.
Ashley Hernandez.
Christian Herrera.
Nikita Huff.
Connor James Heinz.
Fabiola Ibarra.
Aubrey Iwaniki.
Marin C. Johnson.
Kawashakor Junarik.
Hireti Kayode.
Rami Khorshid.
Brianna Kelly.
Raven King.
Sheridan Kinsey Conway with honors.
Samantha Kozak.
Dushan Kerchadanats.
Taylor Crochelle.
Elpita Katakas.
Imani Lawrence.
Chianita Leslie with honors.
Ania Luss.
Nayeli Lozano.
Pooja Lali.
Samantha Marie La Salvia.
Karen Lopez Chipatla.
Angelica Lopez Torres.
Jessica Madrigal.
Valerie Magana.
Flor Marcos.
Chandler McDuffie.
Kelsey Marsh.
Robert M. Martinez with honors.
Katrina Moore.
Kiera Moore.
Jamie Meyer.
Anna McColgan with honors.
Michelle Millen.
Alessandro Manaza.
Pressy Mister.
Nicholas Bashevsky.
Jenna Jane Uset.
Naomi Obahor.
Maria Orozco.
Clara Morvek.
Giovanni Navarro.
Catherine Neubauer.
Esther Lynn Quamson.
Tram Nguyen.
Lynn Wynn.
Rachel Ornstein with honors. Rachel will be given her diploma by her father, Paul Ornstein, Associate Professor of Medicinal Chemistry, College of Pharmacy.
Rima Patel.
Justin Provo.
Amanda Parker.
Melissa Pruitt.
Diana Camille Ramirez.
Bryant Robinson.
Elizabeth Rusnak.
Lucero Rivera.
Gabriela Rivas.
Ruchita Patel.
Ryan Perez.
Erica Malicia Perez.
Raful Popoka.
Cassandra Riley.
Mika Reed with honors.
Cami Smith.
Kristen Rosario.
Vanessa Robles.
Nellie Ramirez.
Erica Rainey Williams.
Asia Slaughter.
Alexis Corrine Schwartz.
Mitchell D. Robinson.
Peter Rubenstein. Peter will be given his diploma by his mother, Jane Lanier, assistant professor and head of the musical theater dance concentration program in the Chicago College of Performing Arts.
Corey Richard Ryan.
Adam Shelkey.
Matthew Schneider.
Amy Schiller.
Matthew Schulte.
Farhan Shakil.
Caitlin Slater.
Miosha Smith.
Zachary Sowers.
Samantha Lynn Steiger.
Nathaniel Stoll.
Natalie Strasser.
Olga Soy.
Joshua Taylor.
Maya Sinclair Shackelford.
Devon Sinead Thompson.
Alan J. Tobiaski.
Jim Trackus.
Lauren Treffs.
Ali Volkamp.
Joseph Vargas.
Natalie Veer.
Moses Viveros.
Irshad Vohra.
Fazul Vora.
Sarah Brinson Wolf.
Dolores Wolford.
Nataria Walker.
Fatima Wali.
Jason Nathaniel Witherow.
Elizabeth Winston with honors.
Devon White.
Laura Marie Yapelli.
Damian Zalewski.
Abdul Awal Adebayo.
Oloranfemi Babanyinyi.
Tierra Blewett.
Alyssa Brendel.
Evangelina Castaneda.
Christian Chavero.
Ryan Brady Dalton.
Benjamin Desprat Depra.
Juan Ramira Garcia.
Jeanette Garcia.
Bethany Hart with honors.
Jenna Jabali.
Jenna Marie Kelso.
Sarah Lemparski.
Hannah Lancerio.
Daniel Lim.
Cameron Liss.
Alan Luo.
Bernice Martinez.
Romelia Malexitane.
Patricia Marquez de Paulo.
Brianne Nicole Mish.
Joshua H. Mahler with honors.
Elizabeth Mosier.
Jennifer Mulrow.
Alexandria M. Munoz.
Rosanna Orozco with honors.
Quang Pham.
Alexandria Pelican.
Kushbu Patel.
Anam Qureshi.
Yekaterina Rusakova.
Michelle Sanchez.
Cynthia Salcedo.
Ricky Tabem Shah.
Deshank Chef.
Michael Sipastich.
Adefolape Sequoia.
Carly Renee Sullivan.
Patricia Tecum.
Arlene Urenda.
Jaime Cepeda.
Leslie Zuniga. Sumit Singh.
David Graves Pomeranz.
All right, please join me in a round of applause for all of our graduates. Now, before we get to the symbolic flipping of tassels by the undergraduates, and I know that's what you've been waiting for, I have a few more requests. Would all of you okay, this morning was a practice run. We're going to do it again tomorrow. All right. Would all of you who are the first person in your family to receive the level of degree that you're receiving today, please stand. That is called the American dream, right there. Would all the honors students please stand? Would all students who are veterans or have veterans in your family please stand? Would all international students please stand? Now, would all of you who attended community colleges please stand? All right. And would the alumni of Roosevelt University who are in the audience please stand? And speaking of alumni graduates, you are automatically members of the Roosevelt University Alumni Association, a great networking opportunity and the best way to keep in touch so that we know where you are and what you're doing. Now, we are expecting great things from all of you. And finally, I will conclude with Eleanor Roosevelt's words: education is the cornerstone of liberty. Now, more than ever, those words, and all of us need you, and the United States needs you, and your communities need you. So congratulations to you and your family. Mike?
Good morning, everyone. Thank you, President-elect today. I'm Michael Cassidy, Associate Vice President of Enrollment Management. It is now time for the symbolic moment the undergraduates have been waiting for. And it is my honor to lead all of our undergraduate degree recipients in the transferring of your tassel from the right side of your mortarboard to the left side, which signifies your graduation and earned degree. But in order to celebrate this the appropriate way, I feel as though our audience has been holding back a little bit tonight. So if we could we turn the volume up to, let's say, 11? And now I ask that our 2017 undergraduates on your feet. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in honoring these graduates as they flip their tassels from the right to the left, signifying their earned degrees. And now, with the power invested in me, I welcome you as Lakers for life. Thank you. Congratulations to the class of 2017. You may now be seated. But before we go, let's give one more round of applause to recognize our outstanding musicians in the Chicago College of Performing Arts Orchestra, conducted today by Emmanuel Andrizi. We'll conclude today's ceremony with the singing of the Roosevelt University alma mater. We ask that all guests stay in their seats until after the presidential party, faculty, and graduates have left the theater. We invite all graduates to take pictures after the ceremony with President Melexide and Fala, our RU mascot, in the Michigan and Feynman lounges on the second floor of the auditorium building. And now, everyone, once again, I ask that you all please stand. And please join me in welcoming Nick Maines, a 2018 bachelor's degree candidate in musical theater in the Chicago College of Performing Arts, who will lead us in the singing of the alma mater. The words are on page 34 of your program.
What we dream takes courage to start. In all that we are, we lead from the heart. Roosevelt University, our power, our might. Knowledge, diversity, the power of one, bearing the torch for every daughter and son. Forward forever for all humanity. Our alma mater, Roosevelt University.